Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, whichever time zone you're in. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Monday to some. I was just trying to get the best setup here, you guys. So how is everybody today? And thank you, everybody, for coming in. Good afternoon, Merritt from Norway. We've got some Australians. We've got some Canadians and our friends in the US. Oh, Rosie, that's cold. That's I think we are about 10 or 12 degrees Celsius right now. Yeah, I say the same thing, Candalee. Snow? You guys smash that like button, please, on your way in. Let everybody know that we are live. That helps with the algorithm. I have sent Des a few messages. I think she may be still sleeping. Hello, Ken. Good morning. Linda, yes, I put away all my winter stuff. In the summer, I put away all my winter stuff and then take it back out come winter. And boxes to get, not boxes, but you know, those under the bed storage things to get my couple winter sweaters back out. It's been so chilly. You sure, Rosie? We'll give you the full effect of a Canadian winter. Oh, wow. See, June for us, it's usually really nice and warm. We've got 11 people in here, only 8 likes. Can you please smash that like button? It's free. Hello, Nana. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, coming in and sharing your part of your Sunday morning with us. Oh, okay. I don't have the option on YouTube Live right now. I don't have the option, you guys, of putting up your chats. But I would have put that up, Rosie, because somebody else told me to watch that too, Murdered by Morning. So, with all our cases. And what did you think of my thumbnail? I had to put the giraffe in there because at this point, if a llama or a giraffe is brought into court, not going to surprise me. It's going to be like, okay. There's all these cases are turning into a circus. We got Lori Dumbbell. Now, you like that? We got Lori Dumbbell, Daybell, Vallow, whatever she's going by today. Now incompetent to stand trial, which I do believe the prosecution is going to be asking for a second evaluation, and she will be found competent. I ask you guys coming in, please smash that like button and let everybody know that we have gone live. Yes, the police have sent the charges over to the prosecutor's office regarding the murder of Charles Vallow. It's going to all depend on the prosecution, so we should. Maggie, hello, Christy. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello, Janet, and good morning. Please smash that like button on your way in. Give me a thumbs up. I've got also some news that I wanted to share with you. I don't know how many of you were in the live yesterday. I think there's a little bit of a behind the scenes thing going on here with John Pryor and Mark Means, with this all of a sudden coming out about Lori being incompetent, because now the trials were separate. Now they're joined again. Now they want them separated again. John Pryor has always wanted the cases separated. Good morning, Crazy Graham and TJ Cook. Good morning. 16 likes, 20 people in here. Smash that like button, please. Des should be coming in. She's had her hands full the last few days, you guys. So yeah, so I think there's some behind the scenes things going on, because John Pryor wanted this separated, and I think Mark Means didn't want that because he needs all the help he can get. I'm actually surprised that he's still counsel for Lori once all the conspiracy to commit murder and the first degree murder, another one possibly coming in the Charles Vallow murder. He could barely handle what was already on his plate. Actually, he couldn't handle it. He was having all kinds of problems. So I'm actually surprised that he is still on the case. But I do believe that there's some shenanigans going on with Mark Means and John Pryor making deals to get these trials separated. And this is one way. And how did this evaluator find Lori incompetent to stand trial? I have no idea, because she's far from it. She understands, like, there's a very low bar. You have to understand what the judge does. What's the role of the judge? What's the role of the jury? What's the role of the court? What is the rule of your attorney? And you have to understand that you've been charged and why you've been charged. You've been charged because your kids were found dead on your husband's property. You know what I mean? And now they found enough evidence to say that you guys conspired to commit murder and were charged with the first degree murders. There's a very low bar for competency. So if this second evaluation, which I believe the prosecution is going to ask for, if it comes back that she's competent, it's going to be up to then the judge to decide whether. Good morning, Diana. So everybody coming in, please smash that like button on your way in. Let everybody know that we are live. Yeah, I think the judge is on to them, you guys. So, good morning, Tina. If you're just coming in, please smash that like button. It helps let everybody know that we are live. Christy says, I watched an interview from her son, Colby, and he said she knows exactly what she's doing. Exactly. Also, there's been Nate Eaton, Heather Daybell, and the sheriff have also been subpoenaed to show up in court on June 9th. On June 9th, Chad is going to be arraigned. Lori should have been going for an arraignment too, but she hasn't even gone through her first advisement. At the advisement hearing, it shocked us all, especially those who have worked like myself in the legal field. They asked for a continuance on the advisement. You know, to me, that's weird, because you're just basically being advised of your charges. You're not being arraigned yet, just advised of your charges. And they continued that. Well, then we found out the next day why they continued that, because she is now, I've checked yesterday. I went through, if you haven't seen my video from yesterday, please go and check that out. All three of her cases have been stayed at the moment. She's got a case on her own for not producing the kids. She was supposed to go to trial for that the end of August. That trial date was already set. It has now been stayed. The charges that she was charged with, along with Chad, for the first degree murders and whatnot, have also been stayed. and the charges that they were initially charged with when they found the bodies. All those 3 cases with Lori have been stayed. Chad only has 2 cases when they found the remains on his property, and then the first-degree murder charges and conspiracy to commit murder, and also the defrauding of the insurance company. He has 2 cases. Lori has 3. Lori possibly has that 4th one coming in the death of her husband, Charles, in the murder. So we'll have to wait and see, but I do believe that those charges will be filed too. So then she will have 4 cases that are being stayed. Yes, Rosie, he is very lucky. And and you got to think about it, you guys. When Charles Vallow was killed, there was 4 people present that we know of, possibly a 5th, which would be Chad. We know there was 4. There was Lori, there was Alex, there was Tylee, and there was JJ, and of course Charles, who was deceased. 4 people were alive that day. And think about it. 3 of those people are now dead. Alex, JJ, and Tylee. There's something to be said about that, you guys. Hello, everybody coming in. Please smash that like button. We got 22 people, 22 likes, 29 people in here. Please smash that like. It's free. It helps boost the algorithm to let everybody know that we have gone live. Yeah, she was competent, Janet Condon says she was competent enough to plan Charles' murders, JJ's and Tylee's. She knows what she's doing, yes. And she was also competent up until these murder charges were when they found out that their murder charges were coming, right? All of a sudden, she's not competent. So I believe that the second evaluation that the prosecution is going to ask for, she's going to come back competent to stand trial. And then the judge will make a ruling on that. Yes, I believe that there's going to be some more charges coming to other people also. Cat's Eye says, better now, coffee's brewed. I've got my cup of coffee here too, you guys. Okay, Des is on her way in. She just messaged me. Christy, the thing is, she's already been found incompetent to stand trial. So she is going to get a stay on those charges too. Now, that doesn't mean, you guys, that she's not going to face all these charges. They're good if the judge decides that she is not competent to stand trial right now, she goes to a mental facility where they make her competent with whether that's drugs, medications of some kind, therapies of some kind, whatever they got to do to make her competent. And she's not going to be able to fool them. Okay, so I really think this first incompetency ruling by this psychiatrist that did her competency evaluation, I think he's, and this is only my opinion, you guys, I think he's in somebody's pocket. He or she, I don't even know who it was that did it, but I think somebody's in somebody's pocket there and was paid off, because there's no way in hell that she is incompetent to stand trial. Picture this, Lori and Letitia in the same cell. That's a scary thought. If you guys didn't get to see the last time Letitia was in court because we couldn't stream it, but she was there pretending to type on her arm and all kinds of things. Good morning, sis. There she is. We know you've got your hands full lately, sis, with 2 girls and a birthday party and everything that went down yesterday. I hope you got a little bit better weather today. Yeah, Rosie, and it's very hard to be found incompetent to stand trial, so that's why I believe that somebody's in somebody's pocket. Yes, Tina Monroy, I think there's a lot of people that knew exactly what was going on and what was about to happen and didn't say nothing. Yeah, and for Lori to say she's incompetent, well, she was competent enough to do herself up all nice, her long dark hair with the curls and the blonde on each side with the curls and the blonde. Somebody who's incompetent doesn't care what they look like. They don't understand, oh, I'm going to court, I've got to look nice, you know? So I think she's going to be found competent on the second evaluation, and I find the judge is going to find her competent to stand trial. So she's playing games, which they have played all along with the frivolous motions and whatnot from her attorney. There's a lot of crap going on there. So yes, how did the party turn out, Des? I fell asleep early last night. It was nice. You guys smash that like button, please. 36 people in here, only 29 likes. And good morning to everybody coming in. See, everybody loves you, Des, including me. Okay, so before we jump into the next discussion, I want to discuss a few things with you guys, because the next lives that you see me do, you're not going to have the chat, super chat buttons and stuff like that, because as soon as I can figure out how I've got to do everything so I don't lose my channel, because some people have tried to leave the YouTube partner program. I find right now there's just a lot of ads and it's overtaking. People aren't watching the videos to the end because of all these ads and stuff like that. And also I'm having some problems with how I claim, because it's coming from the US, how I claim that in Canada. I thought I claimed it right, but I didn't. So there's a bunch of stuff I've got to get figured out. So I will be leaving the YouTube partner program for probably the summer, I'm thinking. Maybe not that long, but I am going to be revamping the channel, maybe separating the channel from reads and updates on cases, something like that. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. That's something when things calm down a bit at Des's house, I want to get into with her and get her feedback, because she's very smart when it comes to all this stuff. She knows how to do things. Yes, we've been already live for about 15 minutes just when we come in. So it's something that I'm going to take some time and go over with the revamping and stuff like that. But I want Des to go over some things with me. So I'm leaving the YouTube partner program the right way, because I don't want to lose my channel. And some people have tried to leave it and deleted their channel by accident. So I don't want to make those mistakes. Yes, Des is very much. I wish I could put things up on the screen here on YouTube, but I can't. Yes, Julie, she is very much loved. Like, without her, I wouldn't have figured out half of what to do on this channel. She's my right hand. So, and it's as much her channel as it is mine. Like I said, without her, I wouldn't have been able to do half of what I've been doing. So I'm going to go over it with Des and get her to help me. She can't see a lot of the stuff that's on my channel regarding the YouTube partner stuff and the AdSense. My candle's right there. It's going. Oh, my other one's not going, no, because my sinuses are all blocked and I don't want to. Oh, my other one, you want to see what my sister got me, you guys? This is what she got me. You can put tea lights in there. The ones I have are too big to fit in here, so I have to get some smaller ones. So, okay, I'm going to put that. And this is to my soul sister. Des sent me this. I got it, I think, a week or so ago. So, yes, I'm going to put that over there, too. She got me that and sent me that. I love it. Yes, it is. I have something I want to send to her. But right now I can't get into the store to get it because we are still in lockdown, and we were just told now that we are extended another 2 weeks on lockdown. We've been in lockdown for almost 3 months. So isn't that beautiful, you guys? That is beautiful. And you can put a tea light in each, where am I here? Each one. On the top is too small to put the tea lights in, so I have to get some smaller ones. Those are beautiful, eh? Yes, the saying on it is very perfect. Us. Do you want me to read it, you guys? I'm getting the glasses. It says, to my soul sister, there is nobody in this world whose friendship I value more than yours. You bring strength to my world, lighting the way even in the darkest times. You will always be the sister of my soul, my best friend, my chosen family. And then this one says, side by side or miles apart, we will always be joined heart to heart. Thank you for being such an inspiration. I'll always be grateful to have you in my life. Love the one who needs you till the end. And yes, she will have me to the end. So that's what it says. They are beautiful and perfect for me and Des. Also, another thing I want to get going with Des when things settle down for her is I want to get her channel going with the EDPs and hunts and stuff like that. I want to get her channel going too with the spirit boxes and the stuff like that. Oh, me too, Deb. When I read it, it was like I was crying. I opened it and it looked beautiful, and then I read it, and yeah, she brings tears to my eyes more than once. Believe that. And don't forget, these here are from Des's mom. When Des's mom passed away, it's almost been half a year. Des sent me this, and this is Mama. I always have Mama here with me too. We're gonna put her over there. So we got Mama. We got Mama with us too. That probably brought some tears to Des's eyes too. We happen to do that to each other. Yes, thank you, Julie. And I have a very loving sister too with Des. And it's funny the way we met, you know. We met here on YouTube. When I've always had my YouTube channel. I've had it, I don't know, since 2010 or something. I used to go on and watch videos. But it's coming up a year that I've gone live with my readings. I've been doing readings for quite a few years. I'm going to be 60 soon. I've been doing reads probably since my late 20s, early 30s. And somebody asked me to do a read on YouTube and put it on YouTube. And that's how I started. That was back almost a year ago. I think we're about 9 years. Well, it has been a year. June, it's a year. And I had quite a few decks. I have since bought some newer decks for the different readings. And with the missing people and stuff like that, they require different decks. So I did purchase a few more. Des purchased me some decks. But I've always used my Ancestor deck. So this was all new to me, going outside of my Ancestor deck and the decks that I had become accustomed to, which were my Talking to Heaven and a couple of my other decks that I have. But I started going outside of that, and it opened up to this channel becoming what it is. And it's come far very fast. And with that, I was used to doing, I would go to conventions, I would go to other people's homes, other people would come to my home for readings, and COVID hit. So that's one of my clients that used to come to my house and go to every one of the conventions that were around in my area, had said, hey, you know, there's this case that I'm following on YouTube, and it was, I believe it was the Suzanne Morphew case. She says, you should do a reading and do it on, and put it on YouTube. So that's how this all started, you guys. And if you go back, excuse me, if you go back to my very first videos, I've evolved a lot. I was very timid doing this on a platform like this. When did you realize you had the gift? I was very young, Rosie. Around 4 or 5 years old, my mother had started taking me to a psychiatrist because I was seeing things and saying things and repeating things that were being said to me that I should not have known about, like especially things about my grandmother. When I get mad at my mom, I'd say, Grandma says this. I never met my grandmother. She died before I was born. And apparently I was telling my mother things that I had no way of knowing. So my mother started taking me to a psychiatrist and thought I was losing my mind and thought something was wrong with me. So I didn't really figure out what was going on with me until I was very intuitive. I am also an empath. So I felt things without anybody saying a word. I could feel things that people were, how can I say this? I don't want to really get into detail regarding the empath thing because it's very hurtful to me. But I would meet somebody and right away I could feel their energies and feel tensions in certain situations long before those situations happened. I can sense things about people. I can, but anyway, so I was very, very young. I'm going to say 50, 55, 56 years ago, because I'm going to be 60 soon. I'm just reading some of these comments. So when I got into my teenage years, I ended up in children's aid at a very young age. I think it was 8 or 9, because my mother just couldn't handle me no more. I was pretty much of a wild child because I didn't understand what was going on. I started to get it when I got in children's aid. When I was in children's aid, which is CPS in your state, I get in the US, I met up with one of my foster mothers, was very spiritual. And she brought me to one of her friends that was a tarot reader. She was also a clairvoyant. And she started working with me and talking with me and whatnot. And she was Native American. I became very close with her. She actually ended up taking me in. I had gone through several foster homes, group homes, stuff like that. They ended up taking me in, this Native American family. And that's where, going into my teen years, that's how I started learning about my abilities. So I would say from the age of about 12 to 16, I worked with this lady, and she had passed away. So when she passed away, I then lived with her parents, and that's who did my cards. Okay, so I became very close with this family, and I call them my family. They got in depth about my past, how I was raised. I'm not going to get into that. How I was raised and what my mother was involved in and my family is involved in. Des knows about it, and that's something that we don't discuss. But this lady's mother, who I ended up staying with after she died, started going into my history and my family and their dealings. My family are not good people. We're going to leave it at that. They're very much feared, and they're not good people, my biological family. So I learned a whole new way of life with this Native American family. I learned their culture. Yeah, we don't talk about it. Exactly, Des. I learned a whole totally different culture. And with working with them and over, I would say, a couple of years, who I call my elder. We're going to leave it at that. I don't want to get too in depth because they are both on my channel, but and they don't want any of their information coming out. Her mother's, I'm going to say, I call them my grandparents now. So my grandfather sat down with me, and we did a history of my ancestors, and that's how these cards came about. They are the ones that introduced me to the Ancestor cards and explained to me what they stand for. Every one of those cards, so you can imagine my biological family, is related somehow to somebody in my family or somebody that I was very close to and loved who passed on. Okay, so that's why I get very defensive when I see people going, oh, an ancestor deck, you just draw some pictures and slap some words on there and it's an ancestor deck. It's so disrespectful. Okay, and I'm going to leave it at that. So, and I have always said, anybody that wants to make their own ancestor deck or have their own ancestor deck, please email me. I will tell you how you can go about doing it. Okay, please do it respectfully, because if you don't, you're disrespecting not only your ancestors, but you're disrespecting the ways of ancestor decks and cards. You're disrespecting your ancestors, people that have passed before you. You're disrespecting a culture, and you're disrespecting yourself. Okay, so I've had a lot of people ask about these cards. So now you know how I came about. When I got into my early 20s, I was finding it difficult. I had 3 young kids. I had my first child at 17. I had 3 young kids to support. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to be a lawyer. And I needed a way to support myself. I started trying to do reads, and it just wasn't, I couldn't connect the way I had to be able to do this at that time. So I had odd jobs, this and that. I did what everybody else had to do to survive and support my kids and whatnot. But as things settled down and, you know, I got my degrees, what I needed to do, I didn't go on to become a lawyer. I became, first I was a legal secretary and went on to become a paralegal / legal assistant. I had a little bit more time on my hands because I didn't start work right away. So I did start doing reads at home and got comfortable with it. So then I started being taken to places where they had psychic fairs and stuff like that, and my abilities were tested. I've been tested on here too, you guys. People have emailed me asking me for reads. And I've said, just give me the bare minimum. Is this person missing? What's their first name? You know, just some basic information. And I was given some information. So I did the read and I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to refund your money because obviously I cannot connect with this person because I'm being told that these things didn't happen. Didn't happen either the way you said they happened, or things just out and out didn't happen at all. Well, the person emailed me back and said, here's another $25 I've sent to your PayPal. You're good. And I went, you know, what do you mean? And I think Des will remember this. The person told me all the information they gave me, except for a couple little things, the name, and there was something else too. I can't remember. It was one of the very first private reads that I did online. There was two things that were true. The rest was all false. And this guy said, you're good. You picked up on that. Thank you. It was a test. We love you too, Julie. Absolutely, you can be one of our soul sisters. Absolutely. So do you remember that, Des, going back almost about a year ago when I was tested, when that person got me to do a read and it was all fake and phony and they were just testing my abilities? So I've had somebody, and that person paid quite a bit of money for that read because it was two reads in one. And they actually sent me another $25 at the end of it when I said, look, I'm going to refund your money because I'm not connecting, because this person that I'm reading, although I got the person right and I did get the two things right that they, yeah, exactly. Yes, there was, yeah. And another read, there was, yeah, the two people that were testing me sent me information. But anyway, and yes, Des, I remember this. This is something I'm never going to forget. He was just amazed that I picked up, like, sorry, but she's saying this did not happen. She is alive. This did not happen. And I think it had come out. It was a private read, you guys. And I think it had come out that she had said that he was making things up, or he wasn't being truthful, or something along them lines. But anyway, he was shocked that I caught it, that my read caught it. So yeah, I've had some really good experiences, a couple bad ones, but 98% really good experiences. So with that, until I can get things sorted out, you guys, and figure out how I do this. Hello, Megan, and welcome. So until I can figure out how to do this and whatnot, I am going to leave the YouTube partner program. I'm going to leave the AdSense. Hopefully that also cuts back on a lot of the ads that you guys see in my reads. So I will not be monetized for, probably I won't pick up again until maybe at the end of the summer. I will still be doing private reads requests, paid private reads, and paid public reads, paid through PayPal, because my PayPal is something different. And that went through on my, how can I say it, my income tax that I submitted to the government, that went through all right, but it's the AdSense that hasn't. So I got to get a lot more information from YouTube and AdSense to get this all straightened out, because I've never had an income tax be so messed up in my life. So until I can figure this all out and get it situated, I will be leaving the monetization. So which means you guys won't be able to send me super chats or donations unless you do so through my PayPal. Okay, and I'm going to hope to get it all figured out within the next couple of months, and then I will rejoin the YouTube partner program. So that brings me back all my stuff that I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose a lot. Hello, Megan. So I'm just going to let you guys know. So if you guys see that I don't have the super chats and super stickers anymore, that is going to be why. And they also told me that it's going to take, that's another thing I'm waiting to hear back on, Cat's Eye, if I'm going to lose my memberships, because I don't know if that's part of the AdSense. I don't know. But what I want to know from them is, even if you guys lose your memberships, when I rejoin, will you guys still be able to have where you are? If not, I'm going to be giving you guys whichever icon you had for your membership. Okay? So if you've got the full angel already, I will be giving you the full angel when I rejoin. DJ, you can email me. My email is in my About section on my YouTube page. And it's at Above and Beyond Ancestor at outlook.com. It doesn't have the readings there. So I don't know. No, you're not complete yet, Des. I think you got one more level. So for you, Des, your next level would be your next level that you would be getting. You would start off, when I rejoin, you'll start off with the angel you have. My supers are working. Everything is working right now. I haven't left the program yet. It doesn't matter, because your next level will be your full angel anyway. If you don't have your full angel right now and you're waiting on your full angel, your next level would, or I may just, you're my mod, you're my sister, I may just give you your full angel. So yes, as of right now, my supers and everything are working. Hey, Missy. Like, I'll still have my mods and everything else, you guys. I'm just not going to be accepting payments anymore from, like, the monetization on my videos. For the ads and that, I won't be accepting that anymore. But yes, my super chats and super stickers are still working right now. I haven't left the program yet. I guess we're going to find out when we go into the minis, right? But I haven't left anything yet, so let me just see here to make sure. Yeah, my monetization is on. So they should all be working. So this, today, you guys, is going to be the last time that you guys can get your mini reads for the $10 super chats. Because I believe by next Sunday, I'm hoping to do this Monday or Tuesday to leave the program. They say it does take a day or two for them to stop monetizing me. So I don't know if I'm just going to, there we go, Southern Soul Tarot. Did you want a read with that, Megan? Did you want your mini with that, Megan? If you do, please, or if that's just a donation, I don't know. It's a mini read. If you could just pick somebody, Megan, that you want a message from heaven from, the other cards are just going to be a general. Okay, it's working. Okay, don't anybody else put your super chats in yet. Megan, just pick somebody that you would like a message from heaven from, please. And they just did that to test it, you guys, just to show that they are still working right now. You'll get a card from message from heaven, Megan, and the general is going to be this. This is going to come out. What's going on right now for you? What's coming? What's going on? I have no control over that. So just give me a name, Megan, that you want a message from heaven, somebody who's crossed over that you would like a message from. And then once we start, you guys, then I will start taking the donations for the mini reads. But this Sunday is the last one. Des, if you could put up my PayPal link. Yes, Missy, I am feeling a lot better. Uncle Bubba? Okay. Okay, so I got you. So we're not taking the list yet, you guys. I want to see if you guys have anything else regarding the cases that you want to talk about first. Uncle Bubba, please. He passes Robert. Huh? What do you mean, Megan? He passes Robert. Is that his real name, Robert? Which name do you want me to use, Robert or Bubba? Suji, you're very welcome. Thank you for your super chat. Is that a donation, Suji? Because I'm not taking the super chats yet for the reads. Julie, I am feeling a lot better. Thank you, hun. Okay, so his real name's Robert, but he goes by Bubba. So I will ask about Uncle Bubba when we start. Des, can you put up my PayPal, please? The link to my PayPal for Julie. Okay, so while we're waiting for Des to get that link up for Julie, is there any other things that you guys want to discuss? And then we will get into doing the minis. Okay, there you go, Julie. Janet, I do believe that they have some of Suzanne's remains. They have either, I think it's more than just blood. I think it could be some tissue. Okay. So for them to lay the murder charges that they've laid on Barry, I believe that they have more than enough. We are also waiting on the probable cause affidavit for Barry's arrest. Yes. If you're going to send me a donation through PayPal, please do not use the e-check. We don't accept them. So I'm anxiously awaiting that. The judge is probably going to rule on that this week. So I will be watching the court filings in his case to see, and I will go live with that and bring it to you guys as soon as I see it. That should be coming this week. So Janet, to answer that question, I do believe that they have found parts of Suzanne. Yes, they need to spill it soon. They do. Nothing new about the boys, Rosie. I'm still sticking to what I have got in my reads regarding them. I'm still drawn to Cal City Park, the water there at Cal City Park. So with this, you guys, like I said, I will be leaving the YouTube partner program. So the super chats, super stickers will no longer be available. I will not be getting any monies for ads. I do understand from what the lady at YouTube and AdSense has told me that even though I'm not going to be part of the YouTube partner program anymore, that there's still going to be ads on my videos. I can't stop that. But by me leaving the YouTube partner program, it's going to cut those ads in half that you guys have to sit through. So even people that aren't monetized, you guys, are getting ads on their channels. That's something that YouTube brought in recently within the last 6 months. Yes, I believe the Bobcat has a lot to do with Suzanne too. That's why Barry has been protecting that. So I'm going to take away the monetization, and that is going to cut down a lot on my ads. But with doing that, you guys, I'm also not going to have the super chat, super sticker. Okay, I'm still going to have my store where you can buy merchandise, and I'm still going to have my PayPal. So if you guys want to request a public read, you can do so through email. Any private reads through my email. You email me, and it's paid through PayPal. I'm going to be starting DJ in about 5 minutes with the mini reads, and then I will be taking the donations for the mini reads. Hello, Leslie, and welcome. Oh, yes, I'm still going to be YouTube. I'm still going to be doing exactly what I'm doing, lives with you guys. Everything that you guys have seen. DDD, I'm not starting yet. Is that a donation or is that for a read, Darlene? Yes, there's going to be a lot more reads coming, you guys, because I've been having a lot of complaints from people regarding these ads and stuff. So with me taking away the monetization part, that's going to cut down a lot on the ads too. I may not go back to being monetized. I don't know yet. It's all going to depend on what I lose. Oh, thank you, Kathy, and welcome. Hello, Ruth. Good morning to everybody just joining. So, Darlene, can you please tell me if that was for a read or is that a donation? Tristan Bailey. I haven't heard of that one, Tina. I'm going to write it down. Tristan Bailey from, where is she from again? Sorry. Let me scroll back up. I lost it. Where the heck did that go? Tristan Bailey from Florida. Okay. That's all I want to know about the case. I don't want any information. I'm going to put that on the list for a public read. Tina. And I will give you a shout out in the video. So please don't give me any more information on it in chat here. Please, please, please. I'm still waiting on Darlene, DDD. I'm assuming that was just a donation then. Okay, so if there's nothing else, you guys. Oh, she's not missing? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll look into the case then. I will search it. I usually don't search it until after I've done a read. In this case, I will search for the information on her and see if a read should be done. Yeah, I don't want to see all that stuff. But I will look into the case, and if I feel there's some information that could come out in a read that they don't have, I will do it. Missy, I'm going to leave the YouTube partner program, the monetization part, because I'm having a lot of problems claiming it properly in Canada. It's really messed up my income tax. So my accountant has said there's a list of things I've got to get from YouTube and AdSense to get my income tax straightened out. Okay, so I will look into that Tristan Bailey case, you guys. So Des, if you want to start putting up the instructions, please, on the mini reads, we will get started with taking donations for the mini reads now. Des is going to let you know how you go about doing that. And also, when you give your $10 donation, please give me a name of the person you wish to hear from. Yes, so today is going to be the last of these donation mini reads, because hopefully by next week the monetization is gone. But there's a few things I want to get straightened out first to make sure I'm not going to lose certain things. And that when I want to join back, once I get all my stuff straightened out, then I will rejoin it. Okay, so there is the instructions, you guys, for how to get your mini read. Don't forget, this is the last Sunday to do so. Okay, Missy, I got you. Just like that, just how Missy has done it, give me a name also of who you want a message from heaven from, just like Missy did. Okay, Mama Thelma. Okay, Cat H. Please give me a name. Or did you? Okay, Mama Nina. Sorry, I didn't see that. Mama Nina, I got you. Linda, I got you, girl. My fellow Canadian, Father Robert, I got you. Rosie, just give me a sec and I will figure that out for you. That is $12.97 Australian dollars, is $10 American. DJ, I got you. You want to hear from your brother Terry? So it's $12.97. Linda. Oh, Linda again. Brother Doug, I got you. Douglas, I got you. Did I miss anybody? No. You're very welcome, Rosie. Hernandez, is that in Tina? I have you, Tina Monroy, and you want to hear from your son Cody. I got you. DDD, Darlene, who do you want to hear from, hon? Please give me a name, Darlene. There was somebody here, Des, if you could help with this person. Angelina Rodriguez wants to know how I can get a reading. I'm in Honduras. So if you could give maybe the price in Honduras. Is that in Angelina Rodriguez? Where is Honduras? I'm not familiar, sorry. Rosie, baby boy Lucky. You're very welcome, Rosie. Darren D. Des, Mom Terry, Christy, Sister Kathleen, Missy, your friend Beth. I got yous all. It's in Central America. Thank you, Kathy, Linda, Uncle Joe, Leslie, I got you. You want to hear from Thruston? I got you. Thank you very much for your super sticker, Kathy. Angela Rodriguez, what is your money called? Lempiras. Lempiras. It's 240.95 Honduran Lempira. So 240.95.95 Honduran Lempira. Shelly, I've got you. Can you give me a name, please? Missy, I got you. Grandma Mamo. I got $10 US is 240.95 in your money, Angelina. Oh, thank you, Christy. Shelly, I don't have you on the list yet. Oh, right there, Shelly. Sorry, yes, I do. Okay, Shelly. Your father, Francis, thank you. I'm still waiting for Darlene, DDD. Was that a donation or did you want a read, Darlene? I need a name. Oh, I love you too, Missy. Yes, I got you, Francis. Sorry, I missed that. You're very welcome, Angelina. So if you do want your read done today, please get it in now because we are going to stop taking them very shortly. I've got room for maybe 4 more. So if you want your read in, please get it now. Christy, let me just, Christy, yes, I got you. You want to hear from Kathleen? Okay, from your dad, Buddy. I got you, Darlene. And thank you for your first donation. Okay, Linda, you want to hear from Uncle Donald? I got you. Okay, is there anybody else that would like a read? Okay, Angelina, today is the last day I will be doing these. You're done, Missy? Yes, I think I got you a couple times here, Missy, 3 times. And Linda. I've got Linda a few times here too. Okay, anybody else? I'm going to give it maybe 2 more minutes. We're going to start at 12:15. So you got 5 minutes. So I'm going to, okay, J Patrol, I got you. And you want to hear from your mom, Joyce? Okay, so I'm going to do, just give me 2 minutes. Hello, hello. Okay, can you guys hear me? The spirits are clogging up the waves. I turned my mic off, you guys, while I left the room. No, you didn't lose me. I'm still here. I left to go potty. So I turned off my mic. So did you guys think I was frozen? And it's windy here today too, so you guys, all I did was turn off my mic while I went potty and went out on the front porch to grab my chair that almost flew away. Next time warmers that you're taking. I did. I did let you guys know that I was going potty. Okay. Oh, Tina, if I would have lost connection, I would have came right back. Can you guys all hear? Okay. Christy Pexton is saying she can't hear me. Can you hear me now, Christy? No peeing allowed. Darlene, I would have blown up. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Okay, so is there anyone else that would like a read? If not, I got 2 spots left. 2 spots left? You got 1 minute. And then we're going to start. Once we start doing the reads, I do not take any more requests. So if you do want it, please get it in now. And like I said, you guys, this is the last one that I'm going to be doing with the donations for the mini reads because I am getting rid of my monetization for a few months until I can get everything situated and straightened out with income tax. Leslie, you can't hear me? Speaking of peeing, Rosie, now's the time. Run. Oh, you guys are making me howl. I needed that. Tanya Knight, if you want a mini, it's another $5, and I would need a name. Yeah, I go silent for a minute, you guys. It's just because I'm either writing something down or whatever. Yes, if you got to go pee, everybody take a pee break now. Run. Tanya Knight, is that a donation or did you want a mini read? If you wanted a mini read, you have to add another 5 and give me a name. Tina Monroy says, run, Forrest, run. Okay, Tanya, I need a name, please, of who you want a message from heaven from. Tess is literally sitting on the porcelain throne, but legit sitting on the lid smoking. Oh, God, you guys make me laugh. Tanya, I'm waiting on a name that you want a message from heaven from, please. And I've got one more spot open, you guys, and that's it. Okay, so Aunt Maxine. Okay, there's one spot left. Does anybody want it before I start? You too, Angelina. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Dez's bathroom is Darlene, I have you already for your dad, buddy. So if you would like to hear from somebody else also, you got to add another 5 and a name, because I already have you marked down for your dad, buddy. Thanks for sharing that, Rosie. Oh. Now, let me just scroll up here, Darlene, because I think you put, let me just scroll up. No, DDD, you had given 10. Okay, Maya. Okay. Want to hear from Maya Milete. Okay, that's it. Yep. So our list is done. We are going to start. I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle before we start. So just to let you guys know, there is no more reads available for today. Oh, that would be nice, Mary. Okay, like I said, I'm just giving the cards a good shuffle before we start, you guys. And then I'm going to start. And the first on the list is Megan from Southern Soul Tarot. If you haven't subscribed, please check out her channel. Give her a subscribe. You're going to love her tarot readings. She explains things really well. Whoops. So like I said, I'm not starting right now. So anything that flies out, I'm not keeping. I'm just giving them a good shuffle before we start. Okay, let me get my chair pulled in. I think I've got it set up here where I'm not going to lose any cards going flying. I got to move some stuff. Okay, I've got my trusty drawer pulled out. Missy says, I usually wake up with Willow on. That's so cute. Okay, so you guys, as you know, while I'm doing the readings, I can't see what's being put into the chat. I pay attention to the cards so I can stay connected with them. We will take breaks in between. Okay, so first up is Megan. Woo. And she wants to hear from her Uncle Bubba. Okay, so right now for Megan, Southern Soul Tarot. Okay, you've got Tam Lin, which she stands for some kind of battle. You see her there with the machine gun here in her hand. We're going to get some more cards to give us some clarification on why the battle card came out and find out what the battle card is there for. So, which generally tells me there's some kind of battle. Whoop. And there you go, you guys. Like, even though I pull out this drawer, they still go fly. I can't win for losing. Okay, so what you got is all must have prizes. Okay, all must have prizes. And you also got, and this was in the reverse, a moment's regret in the reverse. Okay, so with this, we have something about a battle going on with you, Megan. There's some kind of battle. You see how she's standing here? She's got her shotgun ready. Okay. I'm getting that you're experiencing some kind of battle that has been going on with somebody. Okay. And so it's almost like somebody's trying to take some kind of revenge on you. Okay. And this all must have prizes also talks about trying to please everyone. So it's almost like you've done everything that you possibly could to please this certain person, whoever this person is that wants to go to battle with you. You've done everything in your power to get past it, to forgive it. But this person is still coming at you. Okay. And I've got a moment's regret in reverse. Okay. So what that means is there's somebody that keeps bringing up the past, somebody that keeps throwing in your face mistakes that were maybe made or things that had gone wrong, and they feel like they haven't, how can I say this? It's almost like they're not done yet. They just want to keep coming at you for something. And it's from some kind of mistakes that were made in the past. So get ready for this, because whoever this person is that wants to go to battle with you, I feel like they've gone to battle with you in the past and they haven't gotten the result that they wanted. So they're not going to give up. Okay. They don't feel like they've gotten the just reward yet. And they're going to continue. And it's over past mistakes that they can't let go, or something from the past they can't let go. Okay, so you want a message from heaven from Uncle Bubba. Okay, so let's see what Uncle Bubba has for you. Okay, so Uncle Bubba is saying, I'm sorry and please forgive me. So I don't know if there was something that was done or something that he should have done or said and didn't get a chance to before he passed away. But he's saying sorry to you for something, okay? And asking for forgiveness. He feels like you're still carrying this, even though there's a lot of love there, that there's something he's saying, that he's saying sorry for something that he wasn't able to say sorry to you before he passed. And this is concerning him, okay? So even though maybe you've moved past it and you've forgiven him, he hasn't been able to forgive himself yet because he wasn't able to say sorry to you. So now he is saying he's sorry for whatever that was that happened, or he said or did that maybe upset you. He's asking for your forgiveness, and he's asking that you accept his sorry. Okay, so it's something that he wasn't able to say sorry to while he was in the physical world. Okay. Okay, so Missy, you are next, and you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Okay, so let's see what we got for you. a little bit more, maybe. And there it is. Okay, Missy, you have the day boy and the night girl. So something about balance. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some clarification on that. Okay, so for Missy, why is the balance? There's one. I can't show the cards here for some reason. This is way out of whack. There's one, and there's the second. Here's the second. Okay, so you've got that something is out of balance, okay? And it talks about a day boy and the night girl, which means different ends of the spectrum when it comes to you are the female in this. So this is talking about a male that you're not in balance with, okay? I've got the right way that talks about learning to create things that you really want. Okay, you see how when she kisses the frog and he turns into a prince? Okay, and you're wondering what will happen next. Okay, so right away something's out of balance. I believe that it's you and a male. It's talking about doing things the right way. I think somebody is going about something in a way that is not sitting well with you. And I believe that this is somebody you may have had some kind of a relationship with, and he wasn't who he said he was. And there's something being written. There's something in written form regarding that. But this relationship now is out of balance, okay? So somebody's doing something that is not either warranted or wanted, okay? So I wonder what will happen next. Talks about pausing to restore this balance, okay? So something has to be paused. Something has to stop. And you see she's got a book here, which came out over here, something in written form with this male who wasn't who he said he was, okay? Or didn't stand for the things that he fed you a line, and you found out that this person wasn't who they said they were, or didn't act in certain ways that they said they did, and it's here too. There's something that's written, but this is out of balance. So I feel like there's unwanted either advances or unwanted communications in some way that, you know, you just want to put things to rest, but there has to be some closure on this relationship first. And I don't think the closure has fully come yet because things are still out of balance. So somebody's still either trying to pursue but there's something unwanted still coming your way with this person. Okay, and you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Let's see what Mama Thelma has for you. There it is. Okay, so Mama Thelma wants you to know that where she is crossed over. She is very comfortable now, and she feels, she's saying is very beautiful where she is. So I think that she's been pleasantly surprised. I think that she worried about what was to come in the afterlife while she was still here on earth and in the physical world. But she's letting you know that she has accepted her passing and now feels that not more beautiful than here on earth, but so much more. It exceeds so much more than what she thought it was going to be when she crossed over. Okay, so that's her message for you. She's no longer worried about where she is. Like, she didn't know what to expect really in the physical world, and I think it kind of scared her. Well, she's not scared anymore, that's for sure. She thinks it's beautiful. Okay, Cat H, want to hear from Mama Nina. There's one. Okay, so what we got for you is liberation. So Rapunzel talks something about liberation. Let's see why the liberation card is there. Why did you get the liberation card? Let's see what's going on. There's one. And there's two. I gotta get my glasses on here. Okay, so the first card we got is believe, talking about strange encounters. Don't forget we got the liberation, okay? Clarification on that is something about believe and who in the world are you? Okay, so let's see what we're getting here. Okay, I think that you have made some changes in your life or are about to make some changes that you felt like you weren't given choices about something or things, that now you want to make changes where you want to be able to have a voice, okay, where you didn't have a voice before or didn't feel like you had a voice before, Kat. Okay, I see changes coming for you, okay? These changes are going to be like, you're going to start questioning things and why you put up with certain things in the past. And it's almost like a brand new you is what this speaks about. Okay, so that tells me that there's changes that are coming. This could be with either work related or living where you're living. Okay, I think that you haven't really had much to say in certain things regarding either your job or your living situation, which is about to change. Okay, and with this one here, we've got the believe. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of encounter that's going to happen that's going to give you some insight into what changes you should be making to become liberated again and to be able to make your own decisions regarding everything in your life, not just certain things. It's almost you're going to become the queen of your own world, okay? Because I feel like you've been taken advantage of and really not been given choices in certain things, and that's about to change. Okay, so you want to hear from Mama Nina. So changes are coming for you, Cat H, and you're going to feel more empowered because you're going to make certain decisions, and two come out for you, and of course they flew down on the floor. Where you weren't given choices before, you're going to be given choices. And it's going to be life-changing for you. It's going to change the way you see things, the way you look at things, and how you go forward. Okay? So Mama Nina is letting you know that you are going to be together again. When I get this card, it tells me that when it's your turn and your time to cross over, she is going to be there waiting for you, and she is going to help you cross over. Okay? And I've also got, I am here helping you. So this tells me that when it is your time to go, she is going to be there to help you cross over and to welcome you to the other side. And also she's letting you know that she is still very much around you and trying to help and guide you still in the physical world. Okay. So watch out for those signs of your mom being around, because she is trying to communicate with you that way. Okay, Linda, you want to hear from your father, Robert. Okay, so Linda, there it is. Okay, I've got Dawn, the golden-haired lady. Okay, so this talks about something about duty. Okay, so when I get this card, this tells me it's being something about something that's expected of you, but we're going to go into clarification on it. Or something that you expect from others that, you know, I don't know. We're going to get some clarification. Why is the duty card there? Whoa, I almost had about 10 pop out. Why is the duty card there for Linda? Why did we get the duty card for Linda? Oh. Okay, I got something about keeping up, talks about effort and advancement, and I've also got becoming braver. Okay, it talks about experiences, growing stronger, and a higher perspective, getting a fresh and new perspective. Okay, so your main card here was talking about some kind of duty. So to me, this is a fair-skinned person, blonde to light brown hair, is expecting too much, or there's things that she's expected from you or expected to do from you. Okay. And I feel with her and this duty that there's going to be, she's going to help you grow stronger. And she's also going to be giving you a fresh perspective on things. Okay. With becoming stronger and braver. So it's almost like you tend to back down from conflict or certain situations. Whoever this female is she feels it's her duty to make you stronger and braver and to start standing up more for yourself. Okay. And keeping up with the changing of times. Okay. Because she wants to see you advance in something. There's something going on that she is going to help you advance in. So, but you've got to be open to that. I don't know if maybe this is somebody that you've really not trusted in the past, but I feel, and here she is again. So I feel it's a light-skinned woman with really light colored hair, possibly even gray. So maybe even an older person, but she's trying to put in effort to help you advance in something. But I don't think that you fully trust her. So you guys might have had a falling out or something in the past, but what I'm being told is she may have changed her ways regarding you, and she now feels maybe that's where the duty comes in, that it's her duty now to help you advance in something that's coming your way and making the proper decisions. So I would say tread lightly still, but I do believe that this person maybe is trying to change their ways, but still be careful. Okay, but she is going to try and help you advance in something and make you stronger in something. And I just got, that's too many. I've got about 6 cards that popped out. If it would have been only a couple, I would have kept them both. Okay, so Linda, you want to hear from your dad, Robert. And there it is. Okay, this is the second time I have gotten this. I have got We Will Be Together Again. And like I said, when I get this card, it tells me that your dad, Robert, when it is your time to go, that he is going to be there and help you cross to the other side. So for now, he's watching over you. He's watching what you do. He's trying to still protect you from the other side, but he's also letting you know that he's going to be the first one that you see, because he's going to be the one that helps you cross over when it's your turn to go. Okay, so he's going to be there waiting for you. Okay, DJ wants to hear from your brother, Terry. DJ, let's see what we got from DJ. Oh my gosh, now it's flying the other way. I can't win, you guys. Okay, so I've got the Rose Elf. Okay, talks about revelations. Talks about things changing. Let's see what is going on there for you, DJ. Let's get some clarification. There's one. Got one. I'm still waiting for another one. And there it is. Okay, so we got the Revelations, talks about the Rose Elf. Okay, so This tells me about something changing over time. This could be something to do with past loved ones because I am getting the skulls down below. Okay, so we asked why that was here. We asked for clarification. I got impossible things. Okay, working through disbeliefs and things and fresh perspectives. And we've also got painting the roses red, which tells me about wanting to rewrite the past or changing something that has already happened. The rose off, yeah. See, like I'm getting a lot of skulls, so I'm thinking that this is regarding somebody who has already passed. They're talking about doing the impossible things, working through the disbelief. So this could be that there's some kind of disbelief or some kind of questions about how this person passed that you are having questions about. Did they really pass that way, or did they pass some way else? Because there's impossible things tells me about some kind of disbelief, okay, and giving a fresh perspective on things. So I think that there's somebody who has crossed over that you're not believing past the way that people are saying that they passed. And I've also got painting the roses red, which means trying to change history, trying to learn from the mistakes that were made, or maybe trying to change outcomes of things that have already happened in the past. So I think that there's something here, and I do believe it's with somebody in your life and maybe in your family, a close family friend, maybe a friend close to you, that you're still not accepting the way they passed, and that it's with the disbelief, it's you don't believe that it happened the way it did, that you want to find another alternative because you can't grasp that that's how they died. So it's almost like you're trying to change what happened. But this also tells me that you need to learn from the past mistakes, maybe the mistakes of this person who's passed. But I feel that you're still not accepting the way somebody passed. Okay? So something's got to give there. Maybe see if there's anything else that could maybe prove it different. But I'm getting that you can't accept the way this person has passed. But I also see that there's lessons to be learned in the passing of this person, that I see ways being changed. Somebody wanting you to change your ways in some way, shape, or form. Okay? I believe this is the same person. So I believe that this is your brother, Terry. Okay? Because this is all fitting. This is all fitting together. This doesn't happen often, but it does sometimes, where I feel drawn that your general message is also the person that you asked for a message from heaven from. I see your brother Terry asking you to remember him by the happy moments that were created. Okay? And I think the reason why he brought this card out for you, DJ, is because that you're still not accepting the way he passed, that you think that there was something else that happened. He's saying, no, please accept it and please learn from my mistakes. So I don't know what that means, but that is what I'm getting from the cards and from him. The disbelief, even though you can't believe it, he's saying that there's things you need to change because he doesn't want to see you following that path, whatever that means. I don't know. That's from him. So you're going to know what that means. I don't. Okay, Linda. Linda wants to hear from your brother, Douglas. Okay, so I'm going to do this one and then take a short And DJ says, I know exactly what it means. Okay, great. I don't know what it means. All I can tell you is what I got from him and the cards. So, oh, and there we are. I'm glad you know what it means. Linda. So what we have for you, Linda, is the princess who never smiled. Okay. So what that means is something about healing. Okay. So once I'm done with Linda, we will take a small break. So there's something about, something about some healing that needs to go on. Something about somebody being either down, depressed, not in a good state right now, that needs some healing to be going on. But we're going to get some clarification as to why that healing card came out. There we go. So we got 1, 2. Okay, so set your course and natural communication. Okay, so your main card talks about healing. Okay, so with set your course, this talks about having a plan. Okay, pointing yourself in the right direction. Like nobody can heal. So I feel like there could be some kind of depression or upset going on with you right now that you need to heal from, something major that's happened in your life. Okay. Set your course tells me that you need to start setting a different course and have a plan, know which way that you wish to go with whatever this is that is upsetting you. Is it worth still fighting for? Is it worth still fighting to fix it? Or is this something you need to let go? Okay, because I feel like it's bringing you down. Okay, I get that with the princess that is not smiling. It tells me that something is troubling you deeply and that this is something that you need to get over and get past. You need to set a new direction for yourself, Linda. Okay, and the next one is nature of communication. So I feel like you need to say your piece with whoever this is involving. You need to say what's on your mind. Get your piece out there, send your messages to that person, and then let it go. Okay, set a new course in action and how you're going to deal with this so you can heal and get past it. Okay, so I feel that this is an ongoing issue with you, and this person just seems to want to bring you down. So I feel like there could be some jealousy too with this person, but you need to confront it. You need to say what's on your mind. Say what you need to, and then you need to set a different course, and you got to get a different plan in with how you're going to either let this go or deal with it once and for all. Okay, you've got to come to a conclusion. Is this still worth fighting for, or is this something I still need to let go? If this is still something that you need to let go, you got to state what's on your mind. Okay, the natural communication, state what's on your mind, say what you feel, and then be done with it. Okay, or if this is something that you feel that you still need to fight for, that this person is important enough in your life, then you need to set boundaries for communication. Okay, things that you will and will not tolerate, and stand firm on that. Okay, because you need to heal. I feel like this is affecting you in more ways than what you think. Okay, so that's the message for you, my dear. Okay, so you want to hear from your brother Douglas. There it goes. Okay, your brother Douglas is saying it's not your fault. So I don't know if you are blaming yourself. I'm getting that you're blaming yourself for something, that there's something that you should have said or done, or something that you could have said or done, or something that it's almost like you could have called more things into action to save him. And he's saying no. He's accepting responsibility for his passing. He's also telling me, you see how he's walking, and like he's got his head down. So it's almost like he did something to contribute to his passing. And he feels like you're almost like blaming yourself for not either seeing something or stepping in to try and help change something or get help for him. Something along those lines is what he's showing me. Okay. He wants you to know there's nothing that you could have said or done, that things happened the way that they happened, and he's accepted how they happened. He wants you to know that it is not your fault. There's nothing that you could have said or done to change things. Okay. So he's wanting you to move on past that. There's a lot of healing, okay, that needs to be done with you, even in regards with him. Okay, so that was Linda. Okay, so let's see. Let me take a quick look at the chat. Rosie says, I love the kitty. Which kitty? Kitty? Oh, that kitty? That kitty's not a happy kitty. That kitty's not a happy kitty. Linda says, I'm wondering if I could have done more, but I was the only one. Linda, it's not your fault. Okay, you got to let that go. You got the healing with this too. Okay, you see this? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I'm trying to get it in, but it across the bottom here, it talks about healing. It's not your fault, Linda. There's nothing that he's saying there is nothing you could have said or done. Okay, he wants you to let this go, and he wants you to start healing, my dear. It's like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you need to let some of that go. Okay. You have no idea the message you gave. So spot on. Well, I'm glad that it's spot on for you, DJ. I appreciate that. Like I said, I say what I see and what I'm given from my ancestors and what they are telling me the cards mean. Even though it doesn't make sense to me and I don't understand what they're trying to say, I just blurt out what I'm getting from them and my ancestors. And even though it may not make sense to you, to me, I'm glad that it made sense to you and that it was spot on for you, DJ. You got to remember, you guys, with stuff like that, we were just taking a couple minutes break here, but you guys got to understand, when our loved ones cross over to the other side, they know and see everything. So DJ, that is a message that your brother Terry gave to me that you needed to hear. For whatever those reasons are, you don't got to say it here. You don't got to say what was spot on, but that was given to me to give to you because he feels you needed to hear something in there. Okay, so like I said, it didn't make sense to me, but it's not for me, it's for you. Okay, so I am glad to hear that you got what you needed to hear. Yeah. Okay, so DJ says, I was trying to send a message to him about other things, but I kept going through the exact things the cards came up with. Okay. And like I say, you guys, messages that you receive, I can't control. I'm repeating what I'm being given. And I can't promise that you're not going to hear things that you do not want to hear. You're very welcome, DJ. Thank you for allowing me to do a read for you and to get you a message from your brother. We don't always get what we want. We get what we need. Spirit is not going to always give you what you want to hear. They're giving you what they think you need. Okay? And don't forget, once they're on the other side, Spirit sees and hears and knows everything that's going along. So even though you may not get it right now, they're seeing possibly what's being something done behind your back or something that is coming in the near future. Okay. So even though you may not understand it today as you get your read, keep your read in mind over things that may have just happened or that you're going through or something that comes up in the near future. Because your loved ones are giving you the messages that they know you need to hear. Okay? Yes. Oh, well, I'm glad, DJ, and I'm glad that you got what you needed to hear. Okay, so let me take a sip of my coffee and then we will get back at this. Okay, Tina Monray, you are up next, and you want to hear from your son, Cody. Okay, so let's see what we got for Tina. And of course, down on the floor again. I've got to put something kitty corner here. Okay, something about magic. You got Cinderella. Okay, and we all know what happened with Cinderella. Okay, so there's something going on there. Things, and when I get Cinderella, I get that things are not always the way they seem. I also get that things changing in an instant. Okay, there's one. So let's see, Tina, why that Cinderella card there is. There goes about 5 of them. We only need one more, please. I've got to come up with a better way to do this, you guys. They're not falling on the floor. Okay, so why is the Cinderella card there? We need one more card, please. For Tina Monroy. There it is. Okay, so there's the second one. Okay, Tina, with the Cinderella card, we've got Changed in the Night, which falls right in line, and we got Impossible Things that all fall with the Cinderella. So this just clarifies to me and confirms that this is going to be regarding something that is going to change. It's going to come in fast, and it's going to be a big change for you. And we're going to go over the clarification cards on it. But there's going to be something that's unexpected coming that's going to change. It's going to come in fast too. Changed in the Night. Okay, so this tells me again, as well as this, as something is going to change very quickly. I'm getting, I don't know if you can see up here, but it's almost like two people riding on some kind of fish, and I'm not kidding you, that's a fish, and they're riding. It's an older couple riding a fish. I also got almost like wolves here wanting to attack, and I've got older people up here watching over you. So something to change, and I feel that this is some kind of attack coming your way. I also got the crow down here. That is not good. Okay, that goes with this sudden change. So something is coming. If it's not happening right now, something that out of the blue, it's like, oh my God, where did that come from? It is coming, but it's also telling me that you have people watching over you. This is going to be an unexpected change, and I don't think it's going to be a good one because I've got the black crow there also. Okay, this is also telling about impossible things. I see you getting past it. Okay, so I feel somebody is going to come at you. You're going to be in disbelief that this person has attempted this, but it's going to give you a new perspective of this person. So I feel that there is somebody that is doing something behind your back, Tina, that you are not aware of right now. It's going to come in fast. It's going to happen quickly, and it's going to come like you're going to be in disbelief, like, where the hell did that come from? Okay, I've got it coming. I've also got it coming here. It's almost like it changes. Something's going to change overnight. Okay, and it's going to happen quickly. But I do see people watching out for you and having your back in this. You're going to be in disbelief, but you're going to come out on top. So whatever this person is going to attempt to do, behind your back. You have people that are on your side and are watching out for you. And you're going to come out on top. And this person, whoever this person is, that's going to try and change your life overnight with something they say or do. It's actually, even though you're going to be in disbelief about it, it's going to actually benefit you. So it's going to backfire on them. Okay, your son Cody. You want to hear a message from your son Cody? Okay. I send you loving signs through nature. Okay. See how I got the butterfly here and here? When I said that you're going to get past this, your son Cody is seeing this too. So this may be from your son Cody, who's giving you this message that you need to hear, that you got to watch out for somebody. And this person is going to be somebody that it's going to come right out of left field. Like, where the hell did that come from? And why are you trying to do this? So, okay. So this could be somebody that Cody wasn't fond of, because he says he's sending this message to you. See the butterfly? It's connecting. He's sending you this message and he says, "Mom, get through this, but please watch out for this person." So I believe that this is somebody that Cody wasn't fond of or didn't trust, that maybe you tried to convince him of otherwise. Sorry, you guys. So that is something to watch out for, Tina. Just give me a second, please, here. That was my daughter messaging me. Sorry about that, you guys. Like, my daughter knows better than to message or call me during my lives, so I just wanted to make sure it's not something very important. So, Tina, that was for you. I hope you get your message that you needed there. Okay, Darlene, you are next, my dear. Darlene, you want to hear from your dad, buddy. Yes. Okay, so Darlene, you got Red Riding Hood. Okay, so rites of passage. Let's see. Let's get some clarification on it. You know, Little Red Riding Hood, the big bad wolf, was always out to get her and wanted to know what's in her picnic basket. When she was going to see Grandma. So, rite of passage. Why is rite of passage here for Darlene? There is one. There's two. Okay, so we've got clock time, okay, which talks about being put under pressure and time constraints. And we got Such a Curious Dream, okay, which talks about coming home, grounding yourself, returning to some form of reality. So what does this all mean? Rites of passage. So what I'm getting from this, it's almost like somebody is trying to hold you back from going where you want to go or doing what you want to do. So somebody is very controlling, Darlene, or somebody is trying to control a situation in your life. That's what I am getting with that card. So with that, it's almost like they're putting pressure on you to do certain things, not giving you the time to think things through. And it's almost like you need to just find a pace of solitude, somewhere where you can think on your own, and returning back to, even though that this may seem like they're trying to do this for the better good for you, I think there's an ulterior motive there in some form. I don't think it's something drastic, but I'm feeling like this is something that you wouldn't have thought up on your own. So or this is something you thought up on your own, and this person is trying to hold you back from doing it. So what I'm getting from this is you need to live your life for you. Okay, so this, even though this person may play a significant role in your life, you've got to do what's going to make you happy and on your terms. Okay, so I think that this person too may be trying to add some terms or add some consequences to certain things, but they're trying to, I see time constraints, like, come on, you got to make up your mind now, like putting you in under pressure and trying to make you rush, make a decision in a hurry. Don't do that. Take time to yourself to really think it over. Okay, because you can make your own choices, even though the rites of passage, what I'm getting is somebody's trying to stop you from saying or doing something you want to do. So really think about it, take what they say into consideration, but make your own decision on your own time. Don't let anybody force you or push you into doing something that you may not be ready for or want to do yet. You know, make your own decisions regarding that. Okay, so Darlene, you want to hear from your dad, buddy. Let's see what buddy has to say for you. Dad, buddy, can you give your daughter Darlene a message? Whoa, and you got a couple, I think. Oh no, that's like 5, 6 cards flew. I thought there was only a couple. Oh my gosh. Whoops, there it is. Okay, so the message your dad is sending you is you are soulmates. So what this tells me is even though he has crossed over and has passed, he is still very much connected to you through your souls. Okay, Darlene? I don't think he has the energy to like maybe move your hair or things like that, or he doesn't want to do that because he thinks it's going to scare you, but he's trying to connect to you on a different level, on a soulmate level. Okay, so even from the other side, he's letting you know that he's still very much connected to you, and he's still very much trying to help you in decisions and whatnot that you need to make. Okay. Sorry, you guys, I just want to answer this. It's my daughter. And I'm going to turn my ringer off. You would not believe some of the things my daughter asks me. Okay, so we're moving on, Rosie. And you want to hear from baby boy Lucky. Oh, you got to know my daughter, Rosie. I just happened to look up. She will message me or call me to ask me, Mom, should I put a full cup of laundry soap in the wash or half a cup? Like, okay, Rosie, let's see what we got for you. Here we are. Alyssa the Brave, okay, something about courage. So let's see, let's get some clarification on that. Okay, so why is the courage card here? For Rosie, there's 2. And of course, one's on the floor. Oh, I'm getting my workout today, you guys. Okay, so with the Valessa the Brave, which stands for courage, we've also got Shine Bright Like a Candle, and we've got Nonsense. Okay, so this is all revolving around the courage. Okay, so what it's telling me is that whatever this is that you're going through, I feel like you are going through something that is almost like overbearing, and you're wondering, like, why is this all being thrown at me? Well, shining bright like a candle lets you know that whatever this is, you're going to make it through it, okay? And stop talking the nonsense. Like, oh, never mind. I'm just, you know, I'm just going to give up on it and blah, blah, blah. No, don't do that. That's nonsense, okay? It's time to talk some sense, okay? So, yes, is this draining? Does this look like a never-ending battle? Yes, but you're going to get through it, okay? Start being positive about whatever this is that you need the courage to get through. It tells me you are going to get through it, but you got to stop talking nonsense, like you can't get through it or things aren't going to work out. Start thinking positive and you will get through it, okay? And you want to hear from baby boy Lucky. I have a card that's turned over. Hang on. And there it is. Okay, so Lucky is saying he, I believe, has a new understanding. So what this tells me is when the soul crosses over, when the physical body leaves the physical world, they have a new understanding of what life is all about. So I'm getting, is Lucky a dog? I gotta look up a chat. Is because I'm getting barking. Is Lucky a dog? Rosie? Because I'm getting barking. So if Lucky is not a dog, I've got a dog barking. Okay, so there's something, okay, so Lucky was a cat. So did this cat not like dogs? Because I'm hearing barking. And Lucky has a new understanding. So if Lucky the cat did not like dogs, Lucky is letting you know that they have a new understanding, and it's something about this dog. Lucky is talking about this dog because I'm hearing the dog barking. The dog barking. So Kitty is talking something about a dog. Rosie, what's going on? Well, guess what? Lucky has a friend. Lucky has a friend, and it's this dog. I hear this dog, and I don't know why Lucky is showing me this dog and this dog barking. Maybe Lucky is telling me that he is with other animals up there and he is still not liking the dog barking, but Lucky is showing me a dog barking. So Lucky's letting you know that he now has a new understanding. Maybe he can understand dog language now. I don't know. But Lucky is saying that he has a new understanding about all these animals. And it's not just the dog. There's other animals around Lucky. So Lucky is bringing forth some dog. And I don't know why, but Lucky is bringing forth the dog and talking about the dog, that Lucky has a new understanding regarding this dog now. So whatever that means, I don't know, but Lucky's talking about the dog and the dog barking. So maybe the dog and the cat are friends now. I don't know. But for some reason, Lucky was adamant about bringing that dog barking forward. Okay, Des, you want to hear from Mom Terry. Again, Cinderella, things changing overnight quickly. Uh-oh, let's see what's going on with that. Okay, so why is the Cinderella card there for Desiree? Wow, Des, like, you're not gonna believe this. Like, what? There's about 10 cards there. Sorry, sister, but that is way too many. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got 2. Keeping your temper. and don't drink the poison. Things are about to change. Something is coming, Des, that is going to change, and it's going to be changed overnight. It's going to come without warning. This is something that is going to pee you off big time, okay? But don't allow the anger in this situation to rule you, because I see something coming and it's going to be harsh. And don't drink the poison. Somebody's going to try and get you to do something that is out of character for you. Like if anybody knows Des has got a heart of gold, okay? And somebody, Des, is coming to change that. They're going to be coming and taking advantage of that in some way. They're going to be feeding you a line of crap, okay? Don't believe it. And you gotta keep your cool. So something's coming, Des, that is gonna peeve you right off, and you're gonna blow your stack. Do not drink their poison. Do not let them get the best of you, because it's somebody that's coming to try and get the best of you. Almost like in a revenge for something. The hell. So I don't know what has been going on lately. Well, I do know some things, but somebody is going to be coming for some kind of revenge, and it's going to happen overnight. I think I have an idea, Des, but I'm not going to talk about it on here. Mom Terry has a message. Mom Terry. Could have to do with the current situation, Des, with a woman. A woman is going to cause some problems. Going to peeve you right off. No, this is not about, I'm looking just to see what you're saying, Des. This is not about a brother. This is a woman. And I think it has to do with the situation we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks. This woman is going to be coming at you hard. Okay, because you got to keep your temper. Something else is going to be coming that you either find out or that's done. That you are going to, look at, keep your temper. You are going to lose your shit. Don't let them get you to that point. Do things the right way. I'm learning over here. Okay, so this is from Mama Terry. Letting you know that, and when I get this card, it usually generally means that the person, because it's showing the book and that, wasn't an avid reader, didn't really like to, they'd rather listen to things or go see things rather than read about them. A lot of the time too, when this card comes out, is they don't like learning new things. So she's letting you know that she is also learning a lot more things. There is Mama right there. Right there. There's Mama. She's letting you know that she is learning new things over there. And don't forget, she can see everything. See, hear everything that's going on in the physical world. So I think she may be learning a thing or two, watching over what's going on in the physical world. Okay, so Christy, you are next. Okay, well, Des, remember your cards, because you know me. I won't remember. Christy wants to hear from her sister Kathleen. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Christy. I don't know why these cards are sticking the way they are. I got a baby powder them. Oh, and of course, before it goes. Okay. What came of picking flowers? Talking about greed, some greediness or something going on. Something about expecting things that they don't deserve, stuff like that. Let's see. Oops, there's one. One more, please. Why is the greed card there? What come of picking flowers? Whoa. Okay, so we're clarifying this. What came of picking the flowers, okay? Talks about greed. We've also got all in the golden afternoon. Okay, talks about imagination and conception, and also talks messages for a rabbit. Okay, we all know about going down that rabbit hole. Okay, being curious and stuff like that, chasing the white rabbit, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, so I'm getting something about somebody is being greedy. Somebody is trying to take things that are not theirs to take, or were not meant for them. Okay, I've got something that is going to bring some kind of inspiration to you regarding this. I got to get the cards in front of me to get a full connection with them. I almost feel like it has to do with somebody who's either an animal or somebody who's acting like an animal. Like, I don't know how to describe what I'm seeing. It's like almost part human, part animal. So I'm more getting the feeling that this is regarding this greed, is regarding somebody who acts like an animal. Okay, and wants you to chase after them. And I don't think that they're understanding. This person is greedy, wants something from you, and I think you've caught on to it. But the person's not getting it, Christy. I'm getting so much thrown at me right now. I'm getting an animal, but I'm also getting somebody who acts like an animal. Is like being very vicious, very vicious in I don't want to say vicious in a cute way, but vicious, like if you could just pet them, they'll calm down type thing. That's why I'm getting the mixture of human and animal. So somebody's wanting something from you that you think you can basically like tame them by just petting them, which means like being easy on them or that. But I don't see that happening. This person wants what they want. And if they don't get it the way they're going about it now, they're going to change their tactics. Okay, they're going to get more creative in how they go about trying to get whatever this is that they want from you. So be very careful of that. And this is somebody that you think that you can kind of tame. You know how you calm an animal by petting them? And I'm seeing that. So, but it's not going to happen. The person is very greedy and wants what they want, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to get it. So be very careful of this person. Okay, and you want to hear from your sister Kathleen, and that just blew out too, of course, on the floor. You're never alone. Okay, so I feel like a really strong bond connection with this. She's letting me know that you guys are still very much connected, and she is very much still connected to you, even though she's left the physical world. It's almost like, she knows what you're thinking before you think it. She knows what you're going to say before you say it. And you get this a lot with twins. Okay. And that's the kind of connection that I'm trying to explain. It's almost like, you know, when you have a twin brother or a twin sister, you have that connection that you know what each other is thinking or saying before they do it. I'm feeling like that is the type of connection that you have with your sister. Okay. And she's trying to let you know that she still has that connection, and she is watching over you, and that she's always by your side, even though you may not see or feel her. She says she tries to do something so you know she's there, but you fluff it off like, oh, something dropped, but now I can't see what dropped. There's nothing that dropped, but I heard something drop. That's her. because she's saying that she's always beside you. So it's almost like a twin thing, the connection that she's saying she has with you. So she's letting you know that she's always around you and looking out for you. Okay, Missy, you want to hear from your friend Beth. Wow, there's about 5 cards that went out. That's too many. We need 1. Oh, and of course they're on the floor. I'm getting the ab workout today, you guys. Oh, another card. Christy, I know who you are talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, good. Because I don't understand it. I just had to tell you what I was being shown and the feelings that I was getting. Okay, Missy, you want to hear from your friend Beth. The silly courage again. I got this card already today. Okay, so why is the courage card there for Missy? Why is that courage card there? There's 1. Oh, no, no. Oh, leave this. Sorry, there was a whole pile of them on the floor, you guys. A whole pile of them here. Cards are full of energy, you guys. There's a second one. Okay, so we got the courage. Something about courage, needing courage for something. I've got the believe in the reverse, and I've also got forget who you are. So the believe in the upright talks about encounters, okay? But I've got this in the reverse. So this tells me that you're going to have an encounter with somebody who this is not, this is planned on their part, but not on yours, okay? And it's going to be like, I see you're not too keen on this person, or you have some kind of worry regarding this person that you're going to need courage to stand up against. And this person is going to come out of the blue. It's going to be totally unexpected. I've also got forget who you are. Okay, so with this, this talks about wanting to forget. And I think it has to do with this person. So I feel like this person is going to try and enter your life somehow unexpectedly. And forget who you are. It talks about wanting to recondition how things are going to go this time. This talks about a memory that is not good for you anymore, and that the way this person tries to define you is outside of who you actually are. So this person, for some reason, is going to try and re-enter your life, and you've got to have the courage to say, get away from me. I want no part of it, because they're not good for you. I mean, I think if it could stay on, I think this is some kind of X is what I'm seeing, that's going to try and re-enter your life, or is I don't know, but it's not good for you. This person is not good for you, and you got to have the courage. I feel like you don't like telling people like get lost. I want nothing to do with you. You're not the type of person, so you try and say it nicely. Well, I don't think you're going to be able to say it nicely. You're going to have to get somewhat mean, because this person is going to be very persistent with trying to re-enter your life. And this is something that is not going to be in your best interests, and it's memories that you should just forget. Okay, so your friend Beth. So I don't know if that's your friend Beth from above. Whoa. And you got 2 that just flew out. Okay, so the one I've got is, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So your friend Beth is letting you know that you were somebody in her life that she didn't want to ever live without. She had that much love for you and respect for you, okay? And she's saying, don't be afraid. So I'm wondering if this kind of connects here, because she's showing me the rocky waters, troubling waters coming. And she's saying, don't be afraid. So I almost feel like she's going to be there watching over you and helping you get past this and get through it. Okay. And to have the courage, she's saying, use someone. Okay. She's saying, I never had a problem telling people exactly how I felt. And she says, that's where she wants you to draw from her. Okay. So that's what's going on there, my dear. Missy, Missy, Missy. Okay, Linda, you want to hear from Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe. Rose Elf, okay, talks about relations and revolutions, stuff like that. So let's see. Here's one. There's two. Okay. So we got the relations and revolutions with Rose Elf. Okay. Shine bright like a candle. Okay. So this talks about making it through a situation. Okay. And we also got, you are a rare find and you're free. There are not many like you. Okay. So I see something with relationships and a revolution with the relationship. So something about a relationship. This could be, also speaking about somebody who has passed, because I got the skulls. Generally, that's what it talks about. So this could be related to your Uncle Joe. Okay, because he's talking about relationships and revelations. I'm getting shine bright like a candle. So when I get this and you are rare and free, okay, so a rare find, not many people like you, I feel like he's trying to tell you that you're going to, there's something you're struggling with, and I think it has to do with his death. But he's saying that whatever that is, you're going to make it through it. You're going to figure it out. So is there still some questions that you have regarding your Uncle Joe's death? Because he's showing me you making it through something and figuring stuff out. And he's also saying that when nobody else cared, you did. And he loves you for that. So this too is from your Uncle Joe. Okay. And there's the message. Okay, so Uncle Joe is also saying, please forgive me. So he's also apologizing for something. I think it may have to do with this, with you figuring something out. And he's going to say sorry for that now. Once you figure this out, it's going to maybe come as a shock to you. And he wants you to forgive him. And because he's saying sorry for it now. This could be something related to his death. And it's going to be something that you figure out that's related to his death. And it's something that he feels he needs to say sorry for. So when I get that like that, it's almost like he did something to contribute to his death. And he wants to say sorry for it, or something he didn't do that maybe could have saved his life. It's something along those lines. And he sees you figuring it out. So he's asking for your forgiveness and he's saying sorry for it. Like I said, I don't understand this, but the messages aren't for me. So Leslie, you want to hear from your hubby? Thruston. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Okay, Leslie. Water and salt. Truth. Talks about the truth. Okay. So let's see why the water and salt is there regarding the truth. This usually tells me that the truth has come out or is about to come out about something and somebody's salty about it. They're not happy that truth is coming out. That's what generally it talks about. Okay, so with that, I've got the growing up and I've got a moment's regret. So with this, the salt and water, it talks about truth. Okay, and what I'm getting from this is somebody just had the truth slapped in their face and they don't like it. They're salty about it, which means something that they should just accept as for what it is. They're not. They're very salty about it. So somebody's upset about some truth coming out. Okay, and this person needs to grow up. Okay, this person, I believe, has had problems dealing with certain things since their youth, and they feel whatever this is, this truth that comes out, they're saying that they feel like they've been rejected now, and I believe this is family of some kind, starting to feel rejected and salty about some truth coming out. Okay, and a moment's regret. I don't know why this is coming out, but it's almost like they're not regretting how they went about trying to do whatever this was they tried to do, but the truth has come out and now they're upset and salty about it, and I'm feeling it's a family member. So if this hasn't happened yet, this is coming. Some truth is about to come out, and this person who has had problems since childhood, I'm seeing, maybe it was some anger issues and stuff like that, or expecting things that aren't rightfully theirs. It's something along that line, what I'm being shown. It's like, if I give you this, it's out of the goodness of my heart, because it's not something that you should expect. It's not something that was meant for you, but I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. But the person is still not happy about it. They're still very salty over it. So I don't know what that means, but that's what's happening. If it's not going on right now, Leslie, it's coming. There's truths coming out and somebody's going to be very salty over it. But you're still trying to have a good heart about it and still trying to treat this person with some kind of compassion. But it just seems like it's always thrown back in your face, though. But don't worry, because all the truth is about to come out. Okay, so your hubby, Bruce, then. There it is. It's on the floor. Okay, so he is letting you know that there is no time where he is. So the time is only on Earth. So he's letting me know he doesn't want you to continue wasting time on things that really don't matter. He's saying that things are going to all work out the way that they should. Yeah, he doesn't want you to regret wasting time on things that are going to work themselves out. He wants you to enjoy life. And he's also letting you know that there's going to be the time to do all the other things that you're trying to figure out now and trying to make sense of now. I'm sorry. He's telling you that you're going to have time to do all that on the other side, because over there is no sense of time. So he doesn't want you to waste the time that you do have left in the physical world on things that don't really matter. Okay, and that was for you, Leslie. I keep getting messages. My daughter, I'm going to choke her. Okay, Shelley. Okay, let's see what we got for Shelley, and she wants to hear from her father, Francis. Okay, I got Red Riding Hood. Okay, so it tells me about something being blocked, your rites of passage, something that you should be allowed to do or want to do. Somebody is trying to stop you or block you from doing certain things. Let's see why that is there for you. The rites of passage. Oh, there's one. There's two. Okay, so for you, Shelley, Red Riding Hood talks about the rites of passage. I've got also keep your temper and all must have prizes. Okay, so in relation to your rites of passage, I'm feeling like there's somebody that's standing in your way of something you want, and it's starting to upset you, but you're also trying to please everybody. Okay, so whatever this is that you want and you want to go forward, it's going to upset certain people and they don't want you to do it. I don't know why. It's almost like I'm getting that somebody is saying that, no, you doing that's going to take you away from me. Okay. And I feel like you've tried to explain yourself over and over about what you want to do, but this person is just not getting it. All they're seeing is what they're going to lose out of the situation. And I'm almost getting like, well, no, that's going to take you away from me. Or down the line, it's going to take you away from me. So I don't want you to pursue that. It's almost like, you know, trying to pursue some kind of college degree and you have to go miles away to get that good college. That's taking you away from this person. And I'm just saying that hypothetically to explain what the feeling that I'm getting. Okay, so this person feels like whatever this is that you want to do is going to take you away from them. But you can't please everybody. You got to please yourself. So you got to, don't get angry about this person's always trying to stop you from doing what you want to do. Just stick to your guns, make your choices, stick to your guns, and you can't please everybody. So you got to please yourself. Do what's going to make you happy. And if that person truly cares about you, they are always still going to be there, no matter, you know, the outcome of this situation. Okay, so your father, Francis. There it is. Your father, Francis. Again, when I get this card, Shelley, it's almost like in the physical world, they were concerned about what it's going to be like on the other side, maybe even a little bit scared about what is waiting for them on the other side. He's letting you know that he is content and that it's beautiful where he is. So he's at peace and very content with where he is. And he wants you to know that he is okay. He's still watching out over you. But I think there was a big concern. Is he all right? Is he okay? Is he accepting? He is. Okay. He feels almost silly now for being fearful of going to heaven. He didn't know what it entailed or what it would be like. So it kind of scared him, but he's saying, no, he's good. Okay. So he's letting you know that he's okay and he's content. Okay. Missy, Grandma Memo. Let's see, Missy, there we go. Okay, we got Snow White, something about purity. So why is Snow White there for Missy? Snow White. There's one. One more, please. Oh, and of course, down on the floor. There we go. Oh, like I said, you guys, my abs are getting their workout today, that's for sure. Okay, so you got Snow White, which talks about purity. You also got Such a Curious Dream. and you got the right way. Okay, here we go with this. I think I got this card earlier too for somebody else, maybe. Snow White talks about purity. There's something to do with this frog that you kissed, that he didn't turn into the prince that you thought. And there's something about something in written form. It's almost like the person he was before you got with him isn't the person that he was once you got with him. And I think this is speaking of somebody from your past. But I don't know why it's coming up with the Snow White. Snow White talks about purity. So it's talking about this frog that you kissed, hoping he'd turn into a prince, but he's not. He's far from it, okay? Such a curious dream. Talks about returning to reality, coming home, and grounding yourself. So I feel like you need to let whoever whoever this is, you got to let go and get away from, because they're not who you thought they were, okay? You got to return to basics. You got to return to the way you were before this. Okay, because he's not being truthful either. This guy is not. No, like almost like a compulsive liar to sorts. Is very jealous of other people. He's not for you. So if this is somebody that you are recently involved with, but I see more of it of maybe this guy is somebody who you seen in the past and maybe trying to get back into your life or something, but he's not that prince that you're looking for. Okay, you got to stop daydreaming that things will change with this person, because they're not going to. Okay, Missy. Ooh. Okay, so you wanted to hear from Grandma Mammo. So Grandma Mammo was saying there's no such thing as death. So what I get from this is she still feels very much alive. She's not ready to just lay down and be the granny, even on the other side. She's singing, dancing. I see her twirling something, almost not a baton, but you know those pieces of wood with the string at the end? I see her twirling that around. She doesn't feel, short of being able to do the things that she did in the physical world, like touch, sit down, have a conversation, stuff like that. She doesn't feel like she's dead. So she's letting you know that she's very much alive, and all of her ailments are no longer. She says it's like I'm a teenager again. So she's saying that with this also, that she's still very much there for you and watching over you. She's saying she could run circles around you now. So I don't know what that means, my dear, but that is what she is saying, almost like she could run circles around you now. I don't know what that means. That's going to mean something to you. That's funny. She's comical. I'm getting a kick out of her. Okay, so Linda wants to hear from Uncle Donald. Missy says she was 8 up in her 30s. Well, guess what? Not no more. She told me that anything that was ailing her no longer is. She was like twirling around with this stick with the, you know, those sticks with the ribbons on them that they make designs with, and she's twirling it around her. She's like, and she says she feels like a teenager again. So all those ailments no longer affect her. And she did say she could run circles around you now, Missy. Okay, Linda. Uncle Donald. You want to hear from Uncle Donald? Let's see what we got for you. That's too many. We had about 5 pop out. Okay, you guys, you're going to have to give me 1 second, please. Okay, I'm sorry about that, you guys. That was the guys that are going to come and build my fence. And it's like, who does this on a Sunday? Anyway, okay. So where were we? Linda, you've got Gretzel. Okay, let's see why that is there for you. Whoa. Okay. Never jam today. And I wonder what will happen next. Okay. So we've got Gretzel, which talks about basically being genuine with things. I've got never jam today, which talks about empty words, broken promises, stuff like that. And I wonder what will happen next. It talks about changes coming, okay, with this being genuine. So I think that there may be an offer coming your way or something coming your way that is a genuine offer, okay? And I think it's, well, the intentions behind it are good. Okay, and you're almost like preparing for this adventure with this, because everything in it is genuine, but there's something missing. Okay, this also talks about pausing before taking action. Okay, because we've got the never jam today. The never jam today talks about promises that never come to be, empty words, and not living in the now. So what I'm getting is there's going to be something offered to you, but even though it is a genuine offer, I don't think the person can keep their promises and the things that they've said regarding this. I don't think they can keep those promises. So I don't think it's going to be everything that you expect it to be. There's going to be some genuine things in here that are going to happen, but I don't think it, I think this person is overstepping what they can actually do. And they're doing that because, and making you this offer because they really want your involvement in it, but they're not going to be able to keep all the promises that they make regarding it. So you got to really think about it. Take a pause before you jump into this. Weigh all the pros and cons, because there are pros in here. But I'm just letting you know that with all this good, this is an offer of something. And it's a good offer. But it comes with consequences. And the consequences of that is that not everything offered is going to be able to be kept. Some of it is, but there's going to be some that isn't, and it may be upsetting to you. Okay, so it's almost like, look at, I'm going to take you to Niagara Falls and see the falls and blah blah blah, and you jump on that opportunity because you've always wanted to see Niagara Falls, but then they tell you got to walk there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to explain here. The offer is good, but they've overstepped what they can actually make happen. Some of it will happen, but there's going to be things that they're going to have to break promises on regarding it. So think carefully before you jump on the bandwagon. Okay, so you want to, whoa, that flew. Uncle Donald. Okay, so Uncle Donald is letting you know that he is around you and he is helping you. So he's going to help you make decisions. There's going to be something when you're thinking, even maybe something like this, okay? Something's going to happen around you that's going to give you an indication that he doesn't want you to do it. It's almost like he's waving the flag, so it's like giving up. So I think that when you feel, you're going to know. I think when you're thinking this over, if he's not happy with this for you, he's going to make something happen around you that is going to give you an inclination that this is not something you should do. He's letting you know that he is always around helping you in that manner. So whenever you're about to make a decision on something, speak to him, ask him his opinion. If something odd happens around you, like you've got a cup sitting right here and all of a sudden it falls over, there's no reason for it to fall over, but it did. That's him letting you know that that's not the right decision you're making. If you don't see anything weird or out of the ordinary happening when you're talking to him, that's because he agrees with it and he thinks it's good for you. That's how they communicate with us. So you got to watch out for signs, okay? So J Patrol, you want to hear from your mom, Joyce. Fear, brown, and trembling. Gifts. Talks about gifts. So let's see what that means. Why is, let's get some clarification on it. Why is fear, brown, and trembling and gifts? When I get that, usually when I get this card, and now we're going to see what the clarification cards are that come out with it. But usually when I get this, this talks about a fair-skinned, brown-haired person who is trembling. And when I get that, it's usually an engagement or something along them lines. But let's see. But it can have other meanings depending on the clarification cards. Uncertainly. Okay, so there's some uncertainty with something and choices. So somebody is offering you some kind of gift. And you're very uncertain of this and maybe their intentions with the gift. Okay. And I'm seeing a lot of jewels. Okay. And the uncertainty is also choosing who you become. So this to me is almost, J Patrol, like, I'm not saying it is an engagement, but I feel like it's something like that. Somebody is offering you something for something in return. And I see either money or gifts being involved with this. A gift could be an engagement ring. It could be offerings of jewelry or of money or something. But this is going to change who you are, whether you accept this or not, okay? You have some choices to make. And it's almost like by accepting these gifts or gift, you're going to feel almost like you're blocked from doing certain things or going to be restrained if you accept these gifts. Okay? That's why you're uncertain. If you are ready to be restrained in that way by accepting gifts. And like I said, when I get, especially with these clarifications, this is something like almost like an engagement. Will you marry me? And then it comes with uncertainty. Am I doing the right thing? And the choices. This is going to restrain a lot of things. I can't go out and date no more. So it's something, if it's not an engagement, it is something along those lines. Okay? That you may end up being uncertain about after accepting the gift. And it's going to be resulting in choices that you're going to have to make, because in accepting the gift, there may be some restraints or restrictions that are placed on you for accepting that. Okay, so Mama Joyce. Almost dumped half the deck, but there is one here that turned over. Okay. Okay, so your mom, Joyce, is letting you know, J Patrol, that she comes to you in your dreams. So when I get this card come out, I always tell the people, start as soon as you wake up. If you remember something, write it down, because she's giving you clues and giving you messages in your dreams. Sometimes when we get up, like we'll get up like at 4 o'clock in the morning and go to the bathroom and we remember something that we just dreamt about, you need to start writing that down, because by the time you do end up going back to sleep and then waking up when you're supposed to in the morning, you have forgotten it. But she is saying that she is coming to you in dreams and giving you messages in dreams. So you got to learn to pay attention to them. Start writing down your dreams. Okay, J Patrol, that was for you. Tanya Knight, you want to hear from your Aunt Maxine. Okay, oh. 2 flipped over, we only need 1. There it is. Tim Lynn, a battle. Oh boy. Let's see what this is entailing. So there's 1. Whoa. Oh. Okay. So Tanya Knight, we've got something about Tamlin, which talks about going to battle or being in a battle. With it, we got becoming braver and the right way. Again, I'm getting this issue. So I'm feeling like there is some kind of battle that is coming or going on with you. I think it has to do with a relationship that you're in that did not turn out the way that you had expected it to. I'm seeing some kind of battle, and I'm seeing almost legal papers within this battle. And I've got becoming braver, okay, that talks about new experiences, growing stronger, and ending up being or getting a fresher perspective on things. So this could be a breakdown of a marriage, or this could be a breakdown within some kind of contract, okay, because I see legal papers with you and a male. This male turned out not to be who you thought he was, and it's caused some problems. So usually, generally, this is a breakdown of a marriage, but if that is not the case with you, then this is some kind of agreement or contract that you are in that has broken down, okay? And it's telling me that you got to stand up for yourself in this because of the legal ramifications if you just leave this go. And this is going to make you a stronger person by the experience that you're going to go through regarding this. And you're going to have a fresh outlook and perspective on life once this is resolved. Okay, you want to hear a message from Aunt Maxine. There it is. Okay, so we get from your Aunt Maxine. I'm sorry, please forgive me. This has come out several times today. This is telling me that there was something said or done that she didn't get a chance to either apologize for or ask for forgiveness from. So she is now asking you for forgiveness and apologizing to you for whatever this was that was done that she didn't get a chance to apologize for. Okay? So this lets you know that she is very sorry for what was either said or done, and that she wants your forgiveness. And she's also sorry that she didn't get to have a conversation with you before her passing and to apologize for whatever this was. So she's saying it now. Okay, and the last one is Darlene, and this is regarding Maya Millete. Okay. So let's see what's going on there. There's a card flipped. The Wild Swans talks about dedication. And this whole read is going to be for Maya Millete. So she has, she's got the Wild Swans. She's got Never Jam Today as a clarifying card. And the second one is Clock Time. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is she's talking about the dedication. Okay, I believe that this is, she's talking about her sister and also regarding the search teams. Okay, she's thanking them for their dedication to finding her. You see how she's the swan here? And she's inside this bubble near water. Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you guys. If you guys haven't seen it, there was on the Maya Millete page, I've been working with some of the investigators and searchers in this case. I gave them an area in between where she lived and this golf course. There's a couple areas there that I told them they needed to search. That was back a few months ago. One of the search team parties contacted me asking me to tone in on areas and get a better, maybe pinpoint some areas of interest. Because what happened was just a couple of weeks ago, what sparked her to contact me again was that police helicopters, cadaver dogs, search drones and everything, police were all in the area that I had given. Okay, so the area is vast. I know that they're having a hard time getting into some of the areas and searching, but the searches there are still going on. Now, they did contact the family, so which makes me believe that they found something there. So now, and she contacted me via email, and she said, I showed the email to Des, and she asked me to tone in because the police were all over the area. The police did contact Maya's sister and family, so, but that has not been released if anything was found and what was found. Okay, so this is Maya saying thank you for the dedication from not only people like myself who have kept her name out there, but also to the searchers. Okay, and with that, I got Never Jam Today. Okay, she's telling us about the empty words, the broken promises, and things that never came to be. I believe she's talking about her husband here. And she's not living now. So yes, she's telling us that she has crossed over. But this is, she's talking about her husband here, that he has broken every promise in the book. What he's saying are just empty words. Okay, we got Clock Time. She's saying that she needs to be found quick because she feels like he's going to move her again. Again. Okay, so she has been moved. Him or somebody helping him has moved her in the past. So she is saying it's clock time. The pressure's on. She has to be found in time before he moves her again. So I believe that there's things there that are to be found and they need to find them quickly. And I know they're having a hard time getting through some of that brush because I just got full body shivers, you guys. He's going to try and move her again or have somebody try and move her again. But she's also saying that she has no more earthly worries. So everything that she was trying to leave, she believes she's free from now. But she's also saying just because she doesn't have any more earthly worries for herself She's worried for her children. So whatever is there to be found needs to be found quickly, because he's going to have somebody, they're under pressure. He's going to have somebody try to move her again. And I believe she's going to be found in more than one place. So I believe that animals could have got to her. I don't believe he hacked her up or anything like that, but I do believe animal life has gotten to her. Okay, so they need to find what they need fast. Okay, so that was the last one, you guys. Oh my, we've been here for over 3 hours. Yeah, Rosie, but I don't believe that she has been dismembered. But I do believe that he has moved her from where she initially was. So whenever he killed her and he put her somewhere, I feel she's been moved twice. I feel that she was put somewhere temporarily and then moved to a burial site, but she's about to be moved again because they're getting too close. Okay? Oh, wow, DJ. That's interesting. Okay, you guys, so that is the read for today. I've been here for 3 hours. I have kept Des. I guess I pulled her out of bed, or she had just gotten up and jumped on for us. So I want to let her get back to the 2 girls and her hubby on this Sunday. So with that, I'm going to thank DJ said, piss me off. He wouldn't listen to me as a 38-year-old nurse. In the read, he addressed that and he said, let it go. Yeah. Yes, I believe Suzanne was moved too. I'm debating that, Tina. There's a lot of stuff going around about cash right now that I don't want to be drawn into by doing a read now on him, but it's not something that I have ruled out doing either. I'm just waiting for all the drama to cool down a bit regarding cash. Okay, so with that being said, thank you, Des. I'm so sorry for pulling you online right out of your bed, out of your comfy place, but we all love you and appreciate you being here. I really do appreciate that. Missy too, thank you for being here and modding. You guys are the best. What, 3 hours? Yeah, it's been 3 hours and 14 minutes. So yes. So again, you guys, don't be surprised if the next, I don't think it'll be the next live, but it will be very shortly. I will be calling them probably Monday or Tuesday and finish getting what I need to know first before I demonetize. But I will be doing that at least for the next couple of months so I can get my affairs in order regarding income tax and how I've got to file regarding that. So until I get that figured out, you guys, I may stay not monetized if it's going to cause too much problems doing my income tax here in Canada. So if I can't get that all straightened out to my liking and to my accountant's liking, then I will not go back to being monetized. But if I can get it straightened out and figure it out, the sooner the better, I guess, because I know the super chats and stickers are going to be gone. But it also means less ads for you guys. Okay, yes, Tina, I'm aware of that case, and I would like to do a read on it to find out what we can find out about it, but there's just too much drama going on YouTube regarding him right now, so I'm going to let it die down a bit before I do any kind of read. Okay, so with that being said, drink some water and relax. Thank you, DJ. Thank you all for spending 3 hours and 15 minutes now of your Sunday with me. I appreciate it. I know Des loves you guys all too, as does Missy. So thank you to my sister and Missy for being here and supporting us and doing what they do. I know it takes a lot out of them too. I feel very drained. This is a lot of reads in a short time. I do feel drained, so I have to go and get my system back up to par, do a little bit relaxation. And yes, thank you. We love you and we appreciate you. My angels of truth. My store will still be available, as will my PayPal. If you guys do want a read, I do have a very long list of public reads that have been requested. But if you would like to pay for a public read to get it done sooner, you can do that through my PayPal. All of that is, or if you want a paid private read for yourself, please contact me via email. Des just put up my email, and you can also find my email in my About section on my YouTube channel. Okay, so with that being said, thank you again all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sending out big hugs and lots of love to you guys, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves and please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.